I'm not going on the OCD windy licking online windy licking army, man, that has been mobilised by Tommy Robinson, TikTok, and the rest of them, man. Right, uh, anything and everything I put up online is getting left, right, and centre fucking mass attacked. It's almost like, let me think, somebody's got a Telegram group. It's almost like somebody's got a WhatsApp group, and they're all sharing these links to get mass attacked by online windy licking armies. Are you that fucking stupid? No offence, man. I fell into that. No. I'm trying to think when I escaped the mindset of cultism brought to you by Bigfoot, UFOs, and Alex Jones. I'm trying to think. I was never into Alex Jones because of the Palestinian thing. Fuck's sake, man. How stupid are you? Fuck. How much a dribbling idiot are you? You know, I can set up 20 million fucking TikToks, and every one of them will get 1,000 views like that because I now know how to do it. So what he's trying to achieve, what kind of like click bait online, it's sad, and pathetic. Oh shit, I was going to show you, man. That was just my latest YouTube getting shut down again. But don't worry, I've got 2 more. And I'm going to keep sticking up the YouTubes. I get mixed up with all these things. TikToks. Endlessly. Just no one's watching you, just me. Good, mate. And you know, the power that I have, I can kick the only person out that's watching me. A sad little fucking sack. God love YouTube. It's managed to put in checks and balances to keep the windy lickers away. TikTok are not up to speed yet, man. If your channel, where are you from? Wow. Right, you don't know where I'm from, take over? Get to fuck. England or Spain next? I don't like the cut of your jib either. Dirty scruff? I don't like that either, man. Ta-ta, motherfuckers. Try and shut down this shit. You know? It's not as if I'm not getting targeted on the Twitters and the TikTok by the UK or far-right windy licking Jim Dawson Tommy Robinson army. I mean, that is an absolute crazy thing to come to. Unless you live in it. I always see by the numbers. Please, Tommy Robinson's windy licking army, leave me a comment. Just give me a sniff of where you're coming from. Like a red beard. He already smells like shite, but you far from right. Mate, this is a Kips Clips dictatorship, and any ball hair retarded comments that I don't know, man. That could have been a robot. What kind of, but that doesn't make any sense in manner. Boom, you're gone. Can you work for 18 hours? I'm still alive. Mate, I can kick you off my channel for 18 hours, man. I just love, in fact, this is the best experiment I've actually fucking tried. This actually shows the right-wing army in real time. The right-wing online army. Who knows if, like, please leave comments, like, see right-wing fucking window-licking draggers, knuckle-dragging, window-licking fucks. Leave your comments, please. Not only so I can repeat them and laugh at them, because none of yous, if yous are real, I'm suspecting fucking maybe 2/3 are robots. So can you answer the question, bruv? Yes. I don't know what question you're talking about, and I would answer any normal ass question that comes along. I like your Star of David on the wall, right? The dude that does your shit, and it's not a Star of David, it's Seal of Solomon for a Masonic Lodge. But I won't bog down your petty little brain with facts and information and shit. Just go to the YouTube video that told you and let that melt your brain into mashed potatoes. Mohammed, good morning. I like your Star of David on the wall. You look like a wise guy. Give me one advice I can take to the grave. Don't eat yellow snow, mate. I don't think I started that. But it's a truism. Don't eat yellow snow. Don't fall into online bubbles. Right, I'm looking at the numbers. Please, the cult of Tommy Robinson, leave your comments so I can kick you out and exclude you from my channel. Please. Lucky in Scotland, it's not like England. Right, mate. Again, that's a meme that I hear getting repeated left, right, and centre over different platforms, like different window lickers saying the same shit. That ain't true, my man. You obviously have never stayed in Scotland or don't stay in Scotland, so get to fuck. This isn't a freedom of speech forum. This is a forum for me to weed out Tommy Robinson, windy licking fucking cult members. Are you from Germany? Yeah, mate. I'm from Germany, and the Germans like to kick retards out. Bro, where are you from? You look like, mate, your name looks Russian. I don't like Russian or fucking Greek motherfuckers. No offence, Greek motherfuckers or Russians. I can't understand you, and your blokes are a bit retarded. Cheerio, man. He's getting a Buckfast and diazepam. You know, that's another dude. Boom! Out of the room. Don't you just love that? Oh, don't, it's me being a wee bit of a Scottish dictator, man. Loving the ability. The great brainwashed, and mate, I don't know if you're talking about me or other folk. It's fucking mental. Like, see, there's 56 people turned up here, not for the right reasons. Who the fuck supports... I'm a Rangers fan. Who the fuck fucking supports Rangers and turns up in a fucking Celtic forum? Bro, are you good? You know what? Being able to kick you out my chat room, even better. Please share this around more. It gets me more hits, gets me more clicks, it gets me more engagement. Use window lickers don't even know what you're doing. You're making me popular amongst people who aren't in the far right window licking cult. You just don't even get that. Their leader, Jim Dawson, hasn't told you that yet. He'll be aware of that, man. He's a marketing genius. He'll know that by you turning up here, me kicking you out, mocking you, and laughing at you and shit, it's only going to support people who aren't window lickers. So how long have you lived, cock? Right. I'm gonna go off my Right, cocker. Alright, caca. I'm 40 plus, motherfucker. Right. Because I understand how to take the term cock not as an insult. Blah de blah 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 blah. Right, fucking Sanyi Bano. Right, blah de blah 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 blah. Get to fuck off my channel. Does that make sense to you? Do you understand? Bing! It's like a fucking Indian. It's like an Indian in a fucking microwave. Bing! You know? Seriously, like, please, big hairy boys, right? I just don't like the tone of that. Sorry, you're kicked out as well. I can kick out people left, right, and centre. There is no freedom of speech here, man. It's a Kips Clicks dictatorship. And it's well hell ever funny goading people to say shit when they can't say shit without shit turning up and getting booted because of the filters and my ability to boot them. It's fucking hilarious, man. So all the keyboard fucking windy licking junky motherfucking keyboard warriors are and their keys are sticking because all they cum. You know, because they all they do is wank and troll and wank, troll and wank, troll and wank. How do you feel about the UK lockdown announcement today, Geordie? Right, hold on, I was just going to be a pure. Right, hold on, that's some cunt trying to get by the fucking my fucking bullshit filter. How do you feel? What are you talking about, pal? I'm talking about trolls on the internet and all that, man, and you're talking about some nasty mouth. I know, April, I have got a very nasty mouth. You know the best way to counter my nasty mouth? Get the fuck out of here, you dumb fucking stupid looking smelly fucking skunk. I like a smelly fanny on a good day, man, but I don't think I would like to sniff your fanny right now. Because I've got a filthy mouth. Oh, really bad. Do you know what? Go to your church. Go to your church. There's plenty of people. Maybe the Pope. Lick your feet and fucking suck your cock. Fucking idiot. Yes, man. This has upset the right people. I like this. Right, hold on. Because I have upset the right people, I need to go to the fucking different dimension to figure out the comments. That's what I need to do. And if people do appreciate this, or get where I'm coming from, don't agree with what I'm saying, but like shits and giggles and all that. Right. So how long have you loved cock? Right. I don't think I'm going to let that comment through. The other ones I've deleted. Right. Okay, that's cool. Bro, you look high, mate. If I wasn't high, I'd want my money back. Right. If I wasn't high, I'd be like to my dealer, like, hold on, my man. See that shit you fucking sold me, man? It's not getting me fucking stoned. What's going on here, bro? Bro. You know, I just watched bro. I just watched fucking, what you call him, Baldy fucking Cook. The guy that invented the podcast. What's his fucking name? I'm having a fucking brain fart. It's no Jim Dawson, man. It's not Adam Curry. The fucking cunt with no neck. He's a wee small midget. Clearly got small man syndrome and invented himself as the original podcaster. Whose name am I fucking thinking of, man? Joe Rogan! Thank you, MK Don. NK Adam. thank you. Toe Rogan, man. That cunt fucking invented heading to Yoker. Flange Corp. Head to Yoker, my friend. You'll be in the wrong direction, man. Do a wee bit more searching about, man. You might actually be able to find my address and batter in, buddy. Batter in, man. I've got a friend called Claymore that would meet you if you ever dared to turn up at my doorstep. Now, my friend Claymore, man, he doesn't take prisoners. One swing, you're cut in half. And that's no me saying that, man. That's my friend called Claymore. I can't even do my... see that? Genuine, bona fide, sharpened up, fucking ready to go, fucking Claymore on my wall. Come and chat my door, my friend, and tell me how much you love Bobby Robinson. In fact, why don't you come with a little stupid knife? Why don't you come with a little fucking hatchet? Why don't you come with a zombie knife? I think my Claymore will still chop you in half. In fact, I know my Claymore will chop you in half. Then my other arsenal will get took into play. Because once you have some cunt with a Claymore, man, a Claymore isn't that practical in a war zone. It really isn't. I don't know if any of yous have any fucking experience about swinging a Claymore about in a war zone. It isn't that practical. You're better with a fucking... well, it's now called a zombie knife, but back in the day it was just called a fucking steaky. So, here mate, come up to Scotstoun. Come up. Google my name. Google where I am. Come and say hello. I will meet you in person. I don't want it, but I ain't scared of it. And my present circumstances, man, jail's probably a wee bit better fucking digs than I've got. So aye. Hold on, threaten me some more, man. Come on. I love to be threatened. Hold on. Maybe I can do. Right, there we go. I can use that. I love to be threatened, motherfucker. I react very nicely to online threats. I'm no in Dundee, man. Dundee. Dundee's a different entity, man. It's all junkies. Glasgow's full of fucking hard bastards, motherfuckers, man. If you're not from Glasgow, you don't understand it, man. Come to Glasgow, confront a Glaswegian, man. See what fucking happens, you fucking daft fucking tarts. Fucking hilarious. Inbred crackhead. Right, hold on. Inbred crackheads. Right, hold on. How do I fucking kick all these cunts from my square go? Mate, do you know where a square go comes from? I won't go into the etymology of a square go, but go and figure it out, man. Comes from fucking Glasgow, motherfuckers. Square go. Nothing to do with a ring being square, by the way. Square go. Square go is like fucking even Stevens, man. Fucking boom, square go. I go into all the shite, but I just wind people up. You in Dundee, nothing. Dundee's full of junk bags, man. Lovely people up there. But the scumbags are all junkies, man. There's no diversity of scumbags up in, to my best knowledge. There's not a diversity of scumbags up in Dundee. You're a junkie. You're a made man. Or a junkie motherfucker. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. It's not as if I haven't got first-hand knowledge. Or that scumbag fucking shitty. You know? I'm pretty sure there's a TikTok or a fucking YouTube video out there somewhere that will tell you the truth. Because we all know the social medias tell us the truth. You know? As we all complain about the social medias fucking making up a reality, we all buy into the social medias and we allow them to make up a reality. Aye, stick a wee thumbs up if you like this shit. I'm going to do the off very shortly, man. Because people are watching this for the wrong reasons. And that's not what it's here for, man. I honestly, believe it or not, I'm not here to wind motherfuckers up, man. I can take a wind up and respond to a heavy wind up, no problem at all. It just kind of sickens me that the same grey shit. You talking about fucking Aberdeen, man? The Granite City, as they call it. Mate, some of the architecture, man, I was like, the place, for obvious reasons, I was at the bus station, the train station, and I can't, oh man, the buildings around there were phenomenal, man. They were Glasgow-esque, granted they were grey as fuck, right, because they were made out of fucking granite, Aberdonian grey granite, but they were beautiful buildings, man. Oh shit, I'm talking about Aberdeen, no fucking Dundee, but I think Dundee get the same slap, didn't they, man? Did they get the same slap? They did, actually, man. Breeze blocks and grey bricks. Aye. So, Lord Kips Clips 3 TikTok just got shut down. Because of the freedom of speech warrior right-wing fucking mafia reporting anything and everything they can. In fact, I might start up a live stream called How Long Can My Tickety Talk Last? When you criticise Tommy Robinson. Boom. I'd say a couple of hours, man, before his online robot, Russian bot, chinky bots, UK fucking retards all start parroting his shit. Oh, hold on, I don't, right-wing mafia, hold up their sweet tits. Right, man, that sounds like a genuine dude, man, right? I can handle that, that's no problem at all. It's not even a matter of handling it, man. I'm open to criticism, man. It's just when it sounds like robots and cult-like thinking, right? And I can throw around fucking jovial insults left, right and centre. Right, but when people start doxing people's fucking families and family members and all that shit, that's where I kind of draw the line myself. And this isn't a freedom of speech forum; it's a Kips Clips dictatorship forum. Tony's Mossad. Well, mate, I don't think he's directly Mossad, man, but that wee Avi Yemeni, which is in the fucking Waka 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 Rebel News Network. They seem to be Jewed up from the knees up to the nose, you know. That wee Avi Yemeni apparently is meant to be one. In fact, I hate to repeat social media jibber jabber, right? I really do. I really do. Some of it tends to be, some of it turns out to be right. But some people on the social media jibber jabber shit network has said that Avi Yemeni was in the IDF at some point. You know? Oh, fuck, man. Don't even get me started on that shit, man. I'll end up upset. In fact, fuck it. I'll end up upsetting every cunt. And are you a commie? Right. You know what? I'm gonna show your message, and then what I'm gonna do is kick you off my channel. That's how much a communist I am. Get off my channel, you windy licking, unthinking fucking moron, man. Like, again, I just sniff robots. I just sniff fucking robots, man. Coming from fucking Russia, coming from fucking the Chinas, coming from Iran. I just sniff robots. Try to cause discord. You can't be a British Unionist, fly in the Royal Standard, fly in the fucking Union Jack, wearing a Rangers top when I've got it on, and calling these motherfuckers out. You can't. Because if you do, social media will fucking shut you down. I've just witnessed, look, my TikTok's just been shut down. What TikTok do I need to go on to now? It's unbelievable, man. These motherfuckers are out there online telling you, they'll come into your chat rooms, they'll tell you that your dick is fine and you look handsome and, I don't know, your fanny tastes brilliant and all that shit. They'll tell you what you want to hear, you dumb fucks. And then when you're like, they'll insert fucking political ideologies, Tommy Robinson's a good guy and all sorts of shit, and you're not. Yin Yang, better be a Hibs top. Right, see, this is what I'm saying, mate. There's a couple of folk that continuously turn up who, to my best, in my YouTube, and get on my YouTube, man, because the YouTube fucking sticks. YouTube are a wee bit longer on their tooth about fucking people manipulating online forums. I love them or loathe them, they are a wee bit longer on the tooth of people manipulating this shit. But Yin Yang, right, what did you say? Are you Aussie? Right, I'm going to try and get back. He was Mossad also, right? Shit, man, fuck's sake. There's the comments, man. Tommy's Mossad. Shit, I deleted that gun. Right, he's off ski. One curly hair boy and his dumb mate. You talking about fucking Avi Yemeni or whatever his fucking name is. Basil, man, I don't think he hides he doesn't hide the fact that he's a fucking Zionist and all that, man. Now, questioning him about being a bigot or a Zionist, his seed goes to mush, you know, because he doesn't know what he's doing. He's a fucking chess piece. I don't even really hate Tommy Robinson, the individual, that much. He's just a fucking useful idiot, man. He's getting used and abused. He knows who's controlling him because he's getting the fucking dough and the orders from them. And when you listen to all the independent journalists talking and they all say the same shit, you're like, aye, independent, you just have a wee fucking group meeting. Right, hold on, I'm going to try and catch up with the chat. Even pics of him posting in front of the tank. I think that was Avi Yemeni, man. If Avi Yemeni was in the IDF, then he would have been, I would imagine he would have still been able to go nod and a wink and get on top of the tanks for the IDF people. Peace for your 3 children killed by this immigrant. Right, hold on. Sorry, Fiona. Are you hiding behind a vagina? No offence, hen. Take your vagina and fuck off. Oh, killed by this immigrant. Right. If that's it. Right, there we go. This is where I want to be, man. This is where I want to talk about. This is where people's heads get happy and all that. Better be a hip stop. Football, man. Fucking football. Right. Pig and shit. Talk about football until fucking other motherfuckers fucking drag it back into filth. A Hibs talk. Oh, mate, you know what? Rangers done no too shabby the other night. I don't enjoy watching Rangers games. And not at all. I'm a Rangers fan. I don't enjoy watching Rangers game. The only time I enjoy watching Rangers game is when we're 3-0 up and coasting. And I'm like, I can sit back and enjoy this. Until then, my arsehole is, do you know what my arsehole's doing? Making buttons, motherfucker. But fuck it. And people that are here for the right reasons are even half enjoying this shit. Stick a thumbs up. Helps the algos and annoys Tommy Robinson and his far right windy licking army. Which, I'll be honest, I'm all about. Which is weird because I'm a Unionist and a Rangers fan. But that video get reported like that on TikToks. And the fucking Chicoms are loving it. You know why the Chicoms are supporting Tommy Robinson? Because they love him causing division. You know, that's a TikTok video I'm going to make. I'm going to write it down because I will forget. I genuinely will forget. Right. Chicoms. Right, there's my shit. Right, fucking. Chicoms love TR to help destabilize the West. Destabilize the West with arrows. Right. Because I have no idea why TikTok would be policing content around Tommy Robinson so much, man. Whether it just be the mass flagging, that any content on the TikToks getting shared down the... I mean, like, are people that naive to think that these far right window-liking extreme motherfuckers don't have their own little I get all these fucking things mixed up. WhatsApp groups, and it's the other one, Telegram groups, you know, because the second you suggest that to RT, Press TV, or any of the English-speaking motherfuckers that are out there to deliberately try to destabilise the West right now, they'll just laugh at it. And then, if he's ever engaged with any of those fucking motherfuckers? Anybody? Hello, McFly? Anybody? There's 10 million fucking shit shot. Oh, let me get this right. WhatsApp and Telegram groups out there, all grooming motherfuckers, blowing smoke up each other's asses. It's crazy, man. It's like, you know, like the Commissioner Jordan had the bat signal and all that. Every Fruit Loop in Arkham Asylum now has a bat signal. And the bat signal's on Telegram or wherever they fucking exist. I am not going to. I've recently got a new phone. I'm not going to, and I am never going to. Blah 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 blah. Sherbet, heard it, bang. You know what's beautiful? I can ban you like a fucking little twat. You know what? Fuck off to Telegram, you prick. Why are you little dissenting little prick hanging around a channel like this? May I get a translator, please? Kathleen, you can get more than a translator. You can get an escort out of my channel. How does that work for you? You daft. I wouldn't even like to lick your fanny. And I'm fucking choking at the moment. And I still wouldn't go anywhere near your stinking fanny. Right, Karen, Allah is the sin of all sinners. Right, okay, Karen, why don't you go to Bible class? I'm sitting here talking amongst fucking free-thinking motherfuckers that hopefully are project of the results of the Enlightenment, and you're trying to take us back to medieval fucking... Yeah, medieval thinking. I'm going to round you up and call you a witch. You fucking stupid bitch. That's even if you're a real person. Because I definitely just think that you're a fucking bot. I really do. Alright, Devin, my man. So, heal the world. Make it a better place. For you and for me and the entire human race. There are retards dying. If you care enough for the windy liquors, make a better place. Devon in the evening. Big, I was born in the UK. It's my UK like your UK if you were born here. Right, Pete? You don't sound like you fucking speak English. Alcohol. Alright, okay, you might be a bit drunk. Okay, I feel your pain. This is my UK mate. I was born here. Right, I'm reading backwards. Right, I'm scrolling backwards on the chat. So, forgive me if I jump to any stupid conclusions reading backwards. That was borderline wanting me to kick you off, but I want to get a bit of content, context. It's not your UK, it's my UK. You should be grateful. Big Basil, right? People are right. Folks, tear strips off each other, man. Just do it without doxing and threatening people's family. And 9 times out of 10, I'll be okay with that, man. There you go. All the proof you need. Shit, man. As I said, Islam is evil. Right, man. Peter, no offence, man, but you're out, man. This is my living room, my rules, my regulations, and if some cunt wants to bounce in here, and rather than talk about and debate or offer up some shit about how fucking the Virgin Mary's real and the paedophile Muhammad is fucking great, batter him. If you're just going to like say blind comments that I suspect are just straight out a robot. See, I see that one thing, grim one. Sign of stupidity. I am a human being. I don't label myself with ideology. Right. See, I do get. He's a Glaswegian, you fucktard. Right, okay, I get that. Alright, that landing. I can kick you out, man. Right. See this gibberish that I'm speaking? What the fuck are you here trying to listen to it for, you fucking daft ass motherfucker? Do you want me to speak like that, bro? Kiss my teeth like a fucking London fucking jibber jabber. Glaswegians speak more of the Queen's English than you fucking English twats do. Oh, they couldn't fucking set me off. Love and peace from your Muslim brother in the East Midlands. Nice one, my man. Oh, and I would love to say a nice one to any Christian Buddhists or look. I'll get a St. Christopher, a fucking Buddhist prayer wheel, and the Fibonacci sequence round my neck. So I swear my allegiance fucking all the time, motherfuckers. Oh, and I've got Christ's blood on my ring, which was my dad's. I don't know the King of England is a Muslim. Right, mate. I'm just trying to figure out that. Right, I have already had you, so. Obviously, are you smoking an oil-filled radiator? Right, that is offensive, but. Bots. Aye, are you so stupid you don't understand there's bot farms out there fucking bouncing about all the social medias, Facebook, Twitter, the rest of them, man, I need to go on, all trying to curry favour. I witness it on a daily basis. Well, I witness it on a daily basis when I put up content, and for idiots. Oh, look, I've been triggered. Right. Don't know that. Maybe I'm best. Fuck the king. Dylan. Right, yeah, that's no problem, mate. I can get down with fucking the king. Just as long as you're not like to dox people and kill people's fucking relatives and shit, you know? You speak like a deaf person. Oh man, I'm gonna audit this shit for you, mate. You're fucking funny, Jack. I try to be, man. This is the whole point. It's meant to be laughing at the absurd world in which we stay. So glad you find it funny, my friend, because that's the whole point. But over my time, I've definitely fucking attracted a lot of fucking. I wouldn't even say haters, man, but like, see the trolling. It's unbelievable, folks. You wouldn't believe it, man. This is like a competition to try and like shut you down, break you up, and then like see when the trolling. I know this through other people who have observed this shit, right? And the troll networks. Sometimes it's not even like politically based. It's just who can you wind up? Who can you drive insane? You know, and there's people out there actively trying to drive normal human beings insane. And people who turn up on social media forums, especially back in the day, not so much nowadays because it's everybody, right? But back in the day, man, you wouldn't be like a mega successful human being. You would tend to be fucking some cunt tend to be down on the luck. And these people used to fucking, oh man. And what's beautiful now, man, is like, well, number one, there's no loyalty or anything in that shit. Right? They all eat themselves. And then when they start eating themselves, man, you start getting all the information about where they stay, who they are, and how close to they are. Like, right, what? So this the cunt that's offered me up death threats? Is this the cunt that's doxing my address? He stays just up there in fucking Broomhill Flats? You're kidding me on, man? He can get got to? And then when you start fucking understanding all that kind of shit, man, they disappear a wee bit, but they still kind of try to threaten you through like fucking IPs. What do you call it? The Scottish guy's an idiot. Imad Adams. Imad Adams. You know, I've never heard of such an authentic name in my fucking life, my friend. Ta-ta. Ta-ta. In fact, it's great fun, man. See, YouTube's on the ball more than most social medias. They cut out all the shit before people can start getting in there and influencing it. It's still hilarious to observe. Up it, and I've went and hunted down that wee fuck. For the Broomhill Flats, man, I've even got blowjobs for women. A live stream, it's on my channel, check it out, man. Live streamed a blowjob for the Broomhill Flats while I was searching for him. And realised what he was. Sad little individual, man. Unless you want to go through his door, which is doable, you know. You can't get to him because he doesn't leave his room. Never mind. And that's the people online that you're dealing with. 20 million different names. Something down there sort of like OCD. They're mentally fucking up. Like Jen up mentally ill, man. Like more mentally ill than your average mentally ill fucking online windy licker. Hashtag 113 watching. Most of them are Tommy Robinson. Right, see if you're here for the right reasons. YouTube is shite, yin yang. Right, see if you're here for the right reasons. Thumbs it up. I'm not asking. Right, what is it? What is it I actually say underneath my fuck? Thumbs up if you have a good giggle and enjoy what I do. I'm not asking you to agree with me. I'm not telling you to turn up anywhere. But I'm assuming this is the the majority of these are windy licking fucking trolls for the past and Tommy Robinson fucking retards. So correct me if I'm wrong, folks, man. Maybe I'm just that. It's like all the comments I get on Twitter and YouTube. If I believed them. I'm the sexiest motherfucker put on earth, and I have all these women just baying at my feet, and it's hilarious because my YouTube name's Lord. I showed this the other day, man. It is fucking funny as fuck. So I have all these names. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, you know what, mate? What I'm talking about is having the ability to fucking kick motherfuckers off using the filters that exist off the social medias before it gets toxic. You and Doe Warrior, again, right. Sorry, mate. I hold a very high... You're not sexy. Sorry to tell you, it's coming from a girl. Oh shit! Oh, hold on. I had that and I didn't mean to. Oh shit, man. Ah shit. Hold I'm on. Right, I didn't mean that. I meant to put your comment through. Right. All that, well, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm a sexy motherfucker, right? But I just judge it on. I walk into a boozer, I ain't get woman dripping off my dick. Go on YouTube, no YouTube. Go on TikTok. Right, I need to concentrate when I'm saying these things. TikTok or Twitter. Oh my god. the barrage of women that are approaching me, telling me how handsome I am, and I want you, Lord, Lord, you're so handsome, and all that shit. Unbelievable. Now, I, I think I said earlier, well, there's somebody else. Fergie wins. Shit. Oh, fuck's sake, mate. Come on, fuck, man. If you're going to fucking write an insult, man, make it robots, man. You know, robots. Fucking robots. So, aye, 99 people watching. Anybody here for the right reasons, stick a thumbs up. I'm not asking you to enjoy or agree with it. I just want to know how many people are here, how many are Tommy Robinson, Russian, Chinese, fucking far right, fucking robots, windy lickers who can't fucking write a good insult without it getting through the filter. Let me see what's getting through the filter. Fornicate Amir. No idea how you propped up on my feed. What's occurring? Right, my back's up heavily right now, right? So if you're going to write a comment, man, make it very placid or fucking positive. Otherwise, I'm likely to just fucking kick you off my channel for having a bad reaction. But that's the Kips Clips dictatorship. You you exist in, and you come to my channel, motherfuckers. I'm Kim from New York City. Good morning. Alright, Kim. You know, like, see, when I usually bounce into your chat room, Kim, do you know what I usually do? I usually go, I'm Craig Houston from Glasgow Central. Good afternoon. I don't know about you, it just sounds perfectly normal to me, you know? Like, other people might get fueled by thoughts of robots and fucking insincere fucking idiots out there, but not me, because I just bounce in to a chat room and go, I'm Craig Houston from Glasgow, Scotland. Everybody, how are you doing? How's the weather today? You know, I walk into a boozer, first thing fucking I say, man. In fact, I walk into a boozer, first thing I say, I'm Craig Houston from Glasgow. How are you all doing? I am not a fucking robot. Maybe I'm just crazy, man. Maybe I'm just uber skeptical about the sewer pit that is social media. Maybe I'm uber skeptical why there's 85 people watching a stupid little channel like mine when I'm fucking talking about Bobby Robinson and thinking it's all these fucking clan and cult members came a... Hold on, let me get an update of the fucking thumbs down. This will give you a good idea. In fact, it'll give you a better idea why people are here, man. I'd love to think people are here for the right reasons. Look, I'd love to think I'm sexy as fuck, like all the Twitter fucking people tell me. Alright, I'd love that, man. Right, I walk into a boozer, same shit don't apply, same rules don't apply. Right. And right now I'm kind of actively trying to get my last... In fact, my last TikTok did get just shut down. Right, that's a bit weird. Where is the Tommy Robinson clan? Right, I don't know, fuck, I don't know, refresh that. 22 thumbs up and 4 thumbs down. Right, that's not right. That's not right. That isn't right, man. Hold on, is that the right one? Maybe I've scared off one of the troll parties by putting the address of the Broomhill Flats and on the live streams I'm doing, you know. I try to tell people where they can go and get the synonymous online troll. It's capable of all sorts of crap. Plus go, where you can go and hunt them down. You know, maybe it's because I'm telling people that shit, but it's all good. He was in my chat room a couple of days ago, doxing my address again. Lucky. I own a fucking claymore. Look here, my lord. I own a claymore. That's some username. Shit, what username am I using right now, man? I've had to open up 20 million. Right, hold on. What the fuck am I actually broadcasting? This is YouTube's, isn't it? Oh, my username. No, well, thank fuck I've got nobody to pass this day, man. But, like, see if I could get commission on the amount of these things that I've sold, man. Oh! Right. Hold on, I get you, man. That's some username. It's no a username, man. It's fucking fact, motherfuckers. I am Lord Craig MacDonald Houston of Cheroglean. I've got my own land and everything. Granted, it's only a fucking square metre, but still, it's a start. So I'm a genuine, bona fide lord. So a great username. It's also fucking accurate. Kips Clips thing. Go and ask some Illuminati specialists about that. Everybody's got a fucking... I know the truth. In fact, there was a stupid film, one of those black comedies, not a black comedy, but a black comedy, a comedy with hundreds of black fucking comedians in it, that I watched back in the day, and there was one point of that, CIP! Conceived in prison, motherfucker! Right? And then the next day I was let loose on my girlfriend at the time's laptop, and I had to set up a YouTube name or a YouTube username to get access to adult content. Fuck knows what I was looking at. Probably people getting hot over the head with swords and all that, the age I was. And what I done was I put in Kip 1981 being the year of my birth, but Kip 1981 was taken, so I put in 81. I dropped it down 100 years. Don't know where my head was at the time. Daisy. Hold on. Aye. So that's how the name Kip came about, and it just stuck with me, and people were calling me Kip before I called myself Kip. To me it was just a fucking YouTube name, you know. But then the Kips Clips thing, my marketing brain kicked in. The Kips Clips thing. You seem like a very sane individual. That seems like a very passive-aggressive fucking comment, man. And because I'm so sane, I kick you off my channel. So, that's where the Kips came about, the Kips Clips. In 1883, oh man, absolutely weird circumstance. And it's beautiful. It's not beautiful. It's hilarious. It's hilarious over time to see how all the conspirators take that shit and turn it into just a different reality. You know, CC, like, my original YouTube name was Kip 1883. No. My original YouTube channel was Kips Clips, Kip 1881. I started up a second one called Kips 1882. Something weird happened and I fucked it up. and then I started up Kips 1883, stuck for a while. When I was doing Kips 1883, people were calling me Kips Clips, calling me Kips, and I was like, "So another one of Kips Clips, good marketing thing." I mean, like, I just love the way people can get carried away with, like, make conspiracies out of. See, when you know something, like actually know, lived it, something isn't a conspiracy, and people present you with some crackpot conspiracy. I'm like, no, pal, man, that's Kips Clips CC 33, and for some reason people think 33 is a conspiracy. Like, as if, like, I don't even want to go into fucking Masonic folklore. Be there forever, man. But people wrap it up in Masonic folklore, you know. That was another reason why I was ahead of the game, actually. 666-101. Mate, all these numbers. John, the BBC used to have a room called Room 101. In fact, they made a TV show about it. And what happened was, see, like, back in the day when they used to have all the canisters, film, tape, whatever, they used to put it in Room 101 if they thought, nah, they would ever give a fuck about it again, you know. They used to store it in Room 101. And was where that's where the BBC reference to Room 101 came from. Where it came from before that, I don't know. John from Belfast, my man. Nice one, my friend. You were ahead of the game. You're just schizophrenic. Yeah, very fucking true, mate. I'm still waiting for the head doctors to get in touch. I'm not even joking. I'm still wanting the head doctors to have a fucking look, man, underneath the bonnet. What the fuck is going on with me, man? Because there's something going on. Good call, don't let them gaslight you. Shit, I've lost that. Are you in a flat, mate? No, mate, I stay in a fucking 20-bed fucking room manor in the middle of Ayrshire. If you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic. 33 is 2 digits, so you put the 33 together with the mirror, you have the affinity, it's like the 8. There's a lots of esoteric and esoteric covers a lots of bases, a lot of esoteric meanings, numerology and all that about that, man. I love numerology, man. I'm fucking sitting here, man, with a fucking Fibonacci sequence, the Da Vinci Code hanging around my neck. I've got a Da Vinci Code. Where's my fucking finger? I know you can't see it. I've got a Da Vinci Code there, and I got a Da Vinci Code gold ratio up there behind my freedom painting. Somebody special to me painted. I mean, I'm no short on the tooth, man. Get all this shit. It's just where you want to go with it, innit? Where do you want to take it? You want to take it out in the streets and start fucking bricking mosques? Or you want to try and gain control and affect things politically? It's where you really want to go. Truth Seeker. It is a nice sword, but it's very unpractical. Granted, you could wipe about 4 or 5 cunts out with one swipe, right? After that, man, you're fucking left trying to pick up your sword for about 2 hours. So it's good for a shock and awe first hit. It's good for shock and awe. Right, see if you want to just scare motherfuckers off rather than go to town and bounce up with a claymore, man. Watch people run away. it's, it's funny because it's fucking true, man. Honestly, right? And try stick that fucking under your fucking jacket when you're in a fucking lift that's fucking CCTV'd up, man. Check the peg with an extra leg. No, he's just carrying a claymore, going fucking hunting for motherfuckers. So, aye, mate, but it's not practical. I got a nice spear from Cold Steel. Do you have a fish in your toilet? Right. See, I'm going to try and get a wee bit of context so I don't just ban fucking idiots left, right and centre. Are you in a flat, mate? As I said, mate, I'm in my country manor. Aye, it's a fucking castle. Mate, it's fucking fortified to fuck, man. I'd love to see motherfuckers try to storm this fucking gaff, man. It's fucking reinforced concrete, fucking, what do you call it? What do you call those buildings that are fucking made in a factory? Prefects? Fuck, man, my head's having a brain fart. I used to know all this shit because I worked in home insurance for a bit, man. Prefab! These are prefab fucking concrete bunkers, man. All just labelled on top of each other and called a flat. I'd love to see motherfuckers try and come storm these fucking this castle, man. My claymore alone could easily mow down about fucking 40 to fucking 100 people just in the stairwell, just by endlessly swinging it while fucking all the morons in their fucking balaclavas shouting freedom, save our children. I'm like, boom, 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 freedom, and you just like chopping them all in half. That's what could happen. Right, well done. I do like a bit of fucking roasting, man. In the like. Seriously, I do like fucking a bit of banter. It's in the right vein, man. Like, see if you're just threatening people's wains and all that kind of shit, man. Families and all that kind of shit, man. Get to. If it's just you stink because you're a Rangers fan, good in the hood, man. Good in the hood. I'm all down with that. Because we all know that's fake news. We all know Celtic fans stink. And they can't change their fucking strip from one day to the next. The mighty this. He's in the castle. I'm actually glad there's... And again, see if he's here for the right reasons. I'm not asking you to agree with me. My banter. I'm not even asking you to be a Rangers fan. Fuck you, Fenians. Stick a wee thumbs up. Let me know that there is actually people here for the right reason and it's not just the cult of Tommy Robinson that's bounced along to thumbs it down and try and sway the conversation. Any black people in Scotland? Shane, do you know what? There's few black motherfuckers up here, man. Plenty of brown, left, right and centre. I'm always shocked when I hear a black cunt with a special... I'm trying to think. I've never heard a black cunt with a fucking Scottish accent that's been anything other than Glaswegian. We don't get many blacks up here, my man. The blacks that I see in my day, like not online, not when I'm licking windows, but in my day-to-day fucking out and about, the blacks that I see, in fact, 100% of them, right, the blacks that have a fucking Glaswegian Scottish accent are all on the TV for me. I've never met one in real life. The blacks that I do see in real life, floating about Glasgow and all that, they're all English or fucking, funnily enough, African. They're all bouncing about like, hello, hello, shouting loud as fuck, fucking talking face to face on a fucking mobile phone. You're like, here, mate, we do not need to know your fucking private conversations. Or English people. Aye, man. Weirdly enough, that's a weird thing about the demographic up here, man. We're more brown than black. But I think does Tommy Robinson and his cult no love the brown man, the black man? As long as they hate the brown man. Similarly like the brown man, as long as he hates the fucking Muslim man. I got a nice spear. I'm a Tommy fan. And just found your channel. Mate, Tommy, as I said, man, conduct yourself properly. People that subscribe to Tommy Robinson are more than welcome here, man. It's just about how you conduct yourself. It's in all ways of life. Not everyone is scared of someone wielding a sword. Wielding a sword, man. Honestly, man, like anybody fucking try to unless you're William Wallace, man, you're going to look like a geriatric wielding that thing, man. It's going to take in my massive flat. It ain't no use. You know, you're not going to get one proper swing in this gaff. But chasing people with it, man, that can work. Daisy Davis, you're actually right. We all think that. I missed that. High on your own supply. Why not, man? I remember every other voice was Polish for a few years. Mostly have all gone now. Brexit was weird. That was weird, old school, man. Kippeting Towers. Prefab. Right, I'm obviously just going back in the chat and catching up. Prefabricated. Aye, that's what these fucking junky flats that I stay in are, man. It's just prefabricated, fucking reinforced concrete things, bump, 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 shoved on each other, man. Try hanging a picture on this fucking gaff, man. Right, someone translate, please. Right. I'll do something better. I'll remove you from the channel so you don't need to put your pretty little head away for trying to figure out what the fuck I'm saying, man. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm fucking Glaswegian patriot, man. I fucking love Glasgow more than fucking most people, man. Know more about Glasgow and its history than fucking most, man. Than fucking every country I know, actually. Which makes me not a prize plum, but it makes me fucking talk of the walk in a boozer. You know what I mean? You walk in, man, and you look like a wee 1990s fucking recovering Ned. And then fucking people start asking you and begging you the questions. The best one I had... I'm trying to think whether I was in this boozer. And there's a good few islanders that opened up their own boozers. And... fuck. I'm trying to think of the name of the street. It's Argyle Street. It's Argyle Street. Anyway, so I was in this boozer once, man, just sitting, having my wee quiet pint, place is empty, and I'm fucking fanning about on my phone, doing my social media shit, and this cunt bounces in. Now, I didn't know it at the time, but he happened to be like a pure half-blind cunt. Right, so he had these fucking... I didn't clock on until a bit later. But long story short, this fucking half-blind cunt sat down, man. Me and him started fucking bumping each other's gums for fucking a good 45 minutes, easy peasy, man. It took a while for me to figure out the cunt was blind, right? But he's like fucking... I don't know, partially sighted, fucking cataracts, can see to that point, Because at first I didn't know what was wrong with him, because he was getting pints delivered to him in person. But the long or the short of it, man, me and him just started bumping gums about the history of Glasgow and all that shit, and he was right into that. He was a Yorkshire dude, man. He loved Glasgow, man, because well, I mean, if you're fucking blind, man, good place to come is fucking Glasgow. Because you get fucking a million of man cunts fucking telling you what's going on, man. And it's much a fucking weird, hard ass reputation Glasgow gets, by the way. See, if you behave yourself fucking properly in Glasgow, man, you will get a fucking whale of a fucking time, man. Not only that, you'll get welcomed with open fucking arms and abundance with Glaswegians, man. Honestly, man, Glaswegians love fucking cunts to talk shit to. Especially tourists. Especially when we can bump our gums about how good Glasgow is. Can you say the word cunt? Rude, I can say the word cunt. I'm just glad you're not asking me to say, what is it? Purple elevator? What the fuck? What's the fucking... What's the thing that everybody has a fetish about the Glaswegians saying? It's a shithole. Yin Yang, Scotland, Glasgow is not a shithole, mate. I stay in a shithole, man. I'll take you to the most gorgeous, beautiful fucking gaffs in the world, man. If you want Charlie Veach to take you on a tour, man, he'll take you doing all the junky squats and all that kind of shit, man. I'll take you to the nice places, man. It wouldn't be the first time I've done it to people. Wouldn't it be the first time I gave a fucking proper tour of fucking Glasgow to anybody, man? Never mind fucking scum. It is, lad. Edinburgh as well. Right, Yin Yang. You're on a slow, small fuse after calling Glasgow a shithole, man. I do not like that shit, man. Glasgow's fucking beautiful. Bums running him down, bro's scared for like in a Costa. Edinburgh isn't beautiful, man. It's fucking like Hogwarts. And it's full of fucking foreigners, English tramps. You can't get a fucking Scottish cunt in Edinburgh. You can't get a Scottish cunt in Edinburgh. Right, I'm Glaswegian, right, so I'm obviously going to talk shit about Edinburgh. It goes with the territory. I lived in Barhead for years. Barhead was a nice... Barhead's a nice... So what are you talking about? It's a shithole, man. Barhead's quite nice, man. And as you said, it's Barhead. But that's relatively a nice part of the fucking... the shitty. Again, see people that are here for the right reasons, stick a thumbs up, man. Because in fact, let me refresh and see the thumbs down. I'm sitting here thinking, hey, yeah, I'm obviously so fucking sexy and popular and all that shit. That's why there's people watching and all that. Then I'm going, no, it's just Tommy Robinson fucking right wing. That's weird. Hey, I'm glad you are here for the right reasons. Hey. So I think online earlier on, my TikTok got shut down again, yet again live by the tiny Tommy-unists online army. Fucking hilarious. Well, it's hilarious, but a pain in the arse, but also like kind of like a learning experience, you know. Like I went through a few YouTubes until I found out the lay of the land. I'm finding out the lay of the land when it comes to the tickety talks. I've figured out how to get over 1,000 subscribers, which is all you're wanting to do live stuff in a heartbeat. Hold on. Where the fuck is my chittity chat? I live on the Isle of Arran, mate. Arran's a beautiful place, man. Been there myself. Where it's actually nice, you lads, on the glue thinking Glasgow, and my head is nice. Murphy, fucking Arran is fucking immense, my friend. In fact, I take it back. Last time I was in Arran, we ended up in the local, I'm pretty sure it was Tesco's, right? It might have been Morrison's, can't remember. Buying kites to stick over our napper because we're in fucking, what was it, Rosa Glen? Glen, a wee creek, I don't know what you would call it elsewhere, right? Rosa Glen. We're going to go and see the fucking stone circles and all that shit, right? I had a wheelie a time, man, but so did the fucking midges. Like, we like, no joke, this isn't even a joke. We ended all up with fucking pairs of tights on our fucking face, man. Using our deodorant to flamethrower the fucking midges away, man. It was a perfect storm, but it was hot, humid, and right next to water. Midges love that shit, man. And see if yous of anybody, this will put yous off of Scotland for life, man. If yous of anybody's ever been fucking subjected to a midgie apocalypse, fuck me, man, yous will not come back to Scotland anytime fucking soon, man. It's not nice. It's not nice shit, man. Just like, oh fucking, all my fucking vapes running out of fucking juice here. It is not nice, man. It's no fun, it's no big, it's no clever. Oh man, the fucking stories I could tell about the fucking Isle of Arran. Here, Murphy. I don't want to say too much, man, because fucking some of the folk I'm talking about still fucking hail for that fucking neck of the wood, my man. But ask them about the time when fucking Glaswegians and fucking Londoners came up, man, and turned the place into fucking Iron Appa for a night. I swear, man. Oh man. What a time that was, man. It was great fun. Murphy. Purple burglar alarm. Aye, why is everybody fucking fascinated by that? I can say purple burglar alarm, easy peasy. What's your opinion on the Commun's Beaumont history of Scotland? Truth Seeker, fill me in, my man. You got me a bit lost, man. So just stick a wee bit in, man, and I'll get up to speed. Osiris, are you in Paisley? Know the city well, man. Been around, what was it, Townhead Terrace? Just down for the fucking cathedral a lot, man. Back in the day. Things sadly aren't working with the stuff in your home. They didn't have the electricity at times. The Jew he loves. No way I am a Hammers fan. They are drunk, all the other fuckers under the table. Do you know what happened to me for the first time? Well, this sounds a bit stupid, and it's like an oxymoron. First time it happened to me that I can remember, I literally fell out the pub. You know, like people say, like you fell out the pub. I fucking fell out the pub. I could not stand up straight, man. I couldn't stand up without boom. Boom. Thank fuck this fucking... Probably gave him my YouTube channel, so I better watch what I'm saying. But thank fuck this cunt fucking actually... oh man. I'd honestly never been so... Well, I can't remember being so KO'd in my life, man. When people say they fell out the pub, I literally fell out the pub. Oh, there we go. Got a lovely mental hospital. Big up Andrew Duncton. No relation to Peggy Philip. Old school. Sick of all the blacks around here. This chat room where you stay. What are the blacks doing to you, Shane, to make you really so sick of them? It's more the fucking Somali fucking dying looking bastard fucking refugees I'm having a problem with around here, man. Because they all fucking get a fucking attitude and a half. You know, you can't walk by them without fucking having to exchange pleasantries. And I'm no one to exchange pleasantries with fucking idiots. Or I am. But typically end up in a fight. I used to know a guy from Shots. Used to know somebody with a flat up in Shots. Turned over with the triads, man. It was one of those flats with 2 floors, 2 doors. It was an up and downstairs. Fucking chink bastards had fucking bored through the fucking floor to create fucking vacuums for our weed den. Well, hilarious, man. But again, I call them chinks, right? It's probably the triads, it's probably the Vietnamese, if you might get technical. It's probably the Vicom. Is that what they call them? Vicom? You get the Chicom? Do you get the Vicom? It's probably all the fucking Vietnamese that fucking came over here, man. The likelihood is it was a Vietnamese. But anyway, what they did is they actually like went through fucking floors, man. Just turned the whole place, got their slaves in. In fact, you know, think about it, man, it must have been the fucking it was organised fucking crime anyway, right? I don't know where the organised crime was coming from. It was either triads or fucking the Vietnamese or the chinkers. And they went right through the fucking floor, man, to create the what you call it, the ventilation and all, man, trashed the gaff. They eventually got caught, right, and the person that was renting it out, somebody that I know well, was renting it out, and what the fuck? But well, funny, man, you would do the same, man. Imagine you had slaves on tap, and you could just rent out places with fake IDs and all that, and hundreds of money, and just turn them into big weed shops. See, we used to have a hang up, in fact, they probably still do, we used to have a hang up here in Glasgow called Chinky Bud, right? It was just the shittest quality of bud you would ever get, but the money versus the fucking quantity, you know? That's how the Chiners fucking do it, man. In fact, fuck it, I take it back. They weren't Vietnamese, they were the Chiners, man. They knew exactly what they were doing. coming over here, fucking up our fucking quality, bud, and fucking selling their shit on mass cheaper. There we go. There's a wee bit of racial hatred mixed in, man. But also true, man. This isn't based on windy licking observations. This is real life fucking shit. I used to visit there years back. Nice place, but it was quite rough. I mean, everywhere's rough, man. It's how you conduct yourself. You can walk into the roughest fucking area in the world, man. Conduct yourself properly and everything will be A-OK, man. You can rock up as a Sky News reporter with fucking cameras and lights and a whole fucking entourage, and you might get targeted. You know, see if it was a normal motherfucker. How good in the hood, motherfuckers? 9 times out of 10, in my experience, unless you're bouncing about, claiming, or obviously from another gang, if you're just a fucking dude on his travels, no cunt will bother you, man. Well, that's the folklore up here in Glasgow. You don't get done in randomly up here, man. Very rarely. Very, very rarely, actually. Very, very rarely. I'm not saying never, because it does happen. Very rarely do you get done in for fuck all up here in Glasgow, man. Very rarely. Hey, fuck, I'm trying to... Bishop Richards, you look gay. Mate, hold on. Go to channel. Oh shit, I'm broadcasting from my phone. Just realised that there. Right, so this is a guy who just told me that I look gay. And you know, oh, look how I'm really offended. And you know, Bishop Richards. So it's anonymous channel that's just been set up. 2 subscribers and joined a couple months ago. But hey, that guy thinks I'm gay. Well, Bishop Richards, do you know what this big poofy looking bastard just done? Well, apart from knock over my waterproof radio, I kicked you off my channel. Kip's too ugly to be gay. Shut the fuck up, my man. I'm fucking sexy as a motherfucker. I need to show you my fucking Twitter messages, mate. I've got all of their own accord, not wanting anything else. I've got a barrage of East European and fucking dying looking fucking brown fucking biatches rolling up on my Twitter, telling me how handsome I am, my lord. Fuck's sake, get your shit together, Truth Seeker, man. You really need to really do your research, man. You know, and I'm not talking about people's first person of Google search results research. Check out my... Oh, no, in fact, people can't see that stuff. It's been fucked since the Romans. See, I do try and keep an eye in the chat, and then the fucked up comments that are genuine get through, man. The other ones I just call out and then like block. But no, fuck, too ugly, man. Mate, all I do is need to go on my social medias and I've got fucking every whore from fucking left, right, of every corner of the globe telling me how beautiful I am. And that's the reason I get so drunk. Because I just like to get drunk and forget that that's all spam. And look, imagine it's all real and go, ah, I'm fucking so sexy and fucking great. I don't know why, I never knew In the past, I was so sexy and fucking so great. All I needed was a barrage of social media messages when I set up a social media account with a woman that looked picture perfect. Ah, and a couple of fucking Fruit Loop looking guys thrown in the mix telling me how great I am. I don't know why I didn't do that earlier. Yeah, if you want to boost your confidence, get on social media. It'll tell you how fucking ugly you are. That's what we've just seen. And it'll also tell you how beautiful you are. I don't know, man. It seems to be the way of the world. You handsome bastard. Truth seeker, I know I'm beautiful, man. You're beautiful, it's true. By the puddle on by the puddle on the pavement, and a smile on your face. You're beautiful, it's true. There was a fucking funny song in there somewhere. And again, out of all the people that seem to be watching, if yous are not robots and yous are here for the real reason, stick a thumbs up. I just actually genuinely want to gauge how many people are real and how many it's just Tommy Robinson robots. Stevie Yaxley. Oh, maybe it's the Stephen Yaxley Lennon. Did I get that right, actually, man? Is that wee Fenian bastard no a PH and no a VEN? Am I getting above my station? Oh, he's a fucking PH, you wee prick, I think. Shit. I got his real name of the fake name of the fake name of the real name of the fake name fucking wrong. Fuck's sake, what's wrong with me, man? It's almost like I'm dyslexic and don't give a fuck. Hold on a sec. Come on, Google. Just tell me, what's this man's real name? Hey, hold on. I'm going to go to the Wikipedia. Stephen with a PH, right? I've fucked that, haven't I? Yeah, well, it's on the YouTubes, because TikTok won't have any of the shit, man. The chinky motherfuckers are... The chinky fucks want to destabilise the UK. Anything derogatory or anti-right-wing or Tommy Robinson is getting took down on fucking TikTok and getting your channel shut down left, right and fucking centre. Can anybody join the dots? I'm not saying Tommy Robinson's a fucking chinky. I'm saying the fucking chinkies have a fucking dog in the fight to destabilise the UK and thus they fucking on their social media platforms. Snapchat and fucking TikTok, they're allowing and disallowing pro and anti Tommy Robinson sentiment. Are people completely daft to that reality? Right, hold on. I'm just changing. I'm just putting a PH. Oh, fuck. Now you need to delete one space to get it in. Tommy Robinson, Stephen Yaxley Lennon, a group of online... Well, I didn't spell that right either. That's a surprise. Window locking. God, I really should proofread this shit. Warriors. Shit. On... I think that's just that. Do you know what? I'm going to blame spell check on another TikTok. You know, I'm not even joking. That dyslexic fuck up with the language probably allowed this stream to go out or get promoted a wee bit more than I would argue my channel typically does. And I don't cry over it, man. I understand exactly what it is, man. I understand the power of social media, man. It's like a party political broadcast. Every one of them, man. And right, hold on. That's doing that fucking tits in. It's a wee fucking rogue. Right, there we go, man. Oh no, look. That's better, man. See these fucking grey invaders fucking coming over here. These grey motherfuckers coming over here, stealing my fucking top lip space. Nah, I'm not having it, man. I'm, I'm not having it. Aye. So if you are here for the right reasons, stick a wee thumbs up. I'm going to do the off. I don't know if there's really much more to fucking cover and say. Just another brick in the bollocks, DJ. Exactly, man. It's like Truth Seeker, my man. Nice to see you. I think I've seen you about in a long time, my man. Mate, do you know what to do? Have a shower bath. Right, it sounds crazy, right? And it depends how you are with the electricity bill and all that jazz. Right? But take your shower head, sit down in the bath, and just sit and let the water fucking... I started doing it because I did have a sore back. It's bad to see the UK right now. Ahmed, it's tragic to see the world, mate. If it's no Bangladesh, it's the fucking Americans tearing themselves apart. If it's no that, it's Ukraine. If it's no that, it's Syria. If it's no that, it's Iraq. If it's no that, it's Gaza. If it's no that, it's Israel. If it's no that, it's Lebanon. I mean, like, some would say the shit that's getting stoked up here in the UK is a good way of releasing a stress valve and taking everybody's eye off the ball when it comes to the genocide. A lot of people agree that it's happening in Gaza. But who the fuck am I saying that kind of shit? Anywho, I got to go. Keep shriek oozing them for the journey. This is by Tommy Feeson is buying all the properties in England. I don't know what you mean, mate. New York right now is like a war zone. Fuck, mate, Robert, I've not heard that. Who's fighting in New York? What are they fighting about? Trump and non-Trump? I mean, I'm pretty sure New York is the kind of city that's good for a Rammy. You know, it's one of the most influential cities in the world, man. One of the most influential cities in America, hence influential cities in the world. So, Hoffman, if you've got any more information or opinions, put them in the chat. Chinese don't need to do now. The government aren't getting on with that. Getting on with that fine and well themselves. It's really hard to figure out what's going on anywhere, you know, because you'll be sitting watching some news innocently, like, and they'll turn all the Chinese people fucking it shit, and then, like, if you stand back a bit and realise what's happening geopolitically, you understand that any news outlet that's speaking English probably isn't like a legit, genuine source, you know? If you get me. And it's not that I love China or I'm a communist, because that's where people will take your head to when you dare suggest anything like this shit. What the fuck's going on here? Oh. Chinese don't need New York's a war zone, Macintosh. This is why Tommy, anywho, got to go. Thumbs up. Just another brick in the bollocks. Catch you later, Kip in chat. I need a shower. It's bad to see the UK. Hey bro, I saw you on Google. Cheers, Dolat Singh. Did you see the old Bills? I think he's in the bonds with a DJ. That was hilarious, man. Well, all these fucking snowflakes, all these snowflakes. And gets a wee tap on the fucking head with a riot shield. He's like fucking, looked like a... I made a clip, man, and I was calling him De Sosa. Only Rangers fans will get that, man. De Sosa for last season, man. This cunt couldn't go into the box without ripping his tights and going down looking for a penalty, man. And yeah, that guy fitted that criteria. It's not that bad. The media are jokes. Shit, mate. Honestly, I'm being serious. Correct my fucking ignorance. Is it Louis? Or Lewis? No, a dude's name. I'm a big bit dyslexic, and if I went off my own shit, I thought you were a woman, but you're calling me a lad there, so I'm assuming that you're Louis? Lewis? Aye, it's got to be Lewis, isn't it? Media blackout on worldwide events. I know, mate, all we've got to worry about is Sir Keir Starmer, Elon Musk, and the UK riots. Everything else, who gives a flying fuck? Bangladesh, Venezuela, Ukraine, Syria, Gaza. I've obviously missed. I'm not deliberately, but I've obviously missed out on a lot of other flashpoints where the world war, which is going on right now, is happening. Oh shit, Yin Yang, I'm just seeing your Venezuela comment. Hi there, buddy, where are you from? Hey, you got blue eyes. I get beautiful blue eyes, man. Hitler would have fucked me. Full of speed. I do have beautiful blue eyes, man. It just depends on the person talking shite. Same video, same trust, 50 opinions. You're right, man. It's like, I done a clip and I was like, what universe are you in, man? And it's just like, people can watch the same stuff and come up with completely different conclusions. Mr. Apple, do you like Apple? Spokes McGuinn? Oh shit. He has a Glasgow accent. He's Glaswegian, or at least his accent is. Well spotted, Mr. Spokes McGinn? Fuck, I'm not coming across very Glaswegian right now, being unable to figure that shit out. He was pissed. His tits went up. Kept beating lines, I improve. Fucking straight into the veins, mate. Straight into the veins. That's why I'm not orange, I'm a carrot. Scottish mashed potatoes. Mate, fucking mashed mince and tatties, man. Mashed up potatoes. Fucking business. Some people call them stovies. It's just fucking mince and tatties. The tatties are mashed potato, man. You mix it all in. Fucking business, man. Do you know what really was an eye-opener on me the other day, right? Just for shits and giggles, in one of my clips, it's like, I'm not right wing, I just eat like one, and I showed my fried bread with the eggs in the middle, right? Now, I've just grew up with that being like fucking the norm. Like, for as long as I can remember, man. If you were getting fried bread, man, it'd be a fried bread with an egg in the middle of it. And here, I'm not encouraging people to eat fried bread. Fried bread is only for people who like tasty things. uh, and somebody wrote a comment, oh, that egg in the fried bread is such a good idea. I'm like, huh? So I'm claiming it. I'm going to start claiming it as my own idea. Eats burned goo for breakfast. I remember what you did back in 98. You make me sick. Sense of control. 98? Fuck, hold on. Sense of control. Please remind me. What did I do? Remind me and the chat room. Through, obviously, another channel that you'll quite instantly set up. What I done back in 98. 98? Right, hold on. I would have been 98, right, hold on. 98. I'm honestly trying to figure this out. That sounded like somebody with I know who you are. Well, you know where I am, come and fucking see me, man. 98. Right, I was born in 81, so 91 I would have been 10. 2001 I would have been 20. 98, you expect me to know where I was when I was like fucking 16, 17, 18? Good on you, pal. You fill me in, man. Honestly, please set up a fucking new YouTube channel to troll me with and tell me what I was saying in 98. This is the level of this shit that goes on online. You know, this is I don't know if you know this, like, I'm being sarcastic. That is absolutely fucking pure drivel and shite and stuff that the far right online propaganda mechanisms do online. They go around just trying to smear people. 1998, fuck's sake. Under 20-year-olds, what did they do? Fuck's sake. Go and report it to the cops. Go and tell the cops, because you're so fucking convinced and get so much evidence. Show us your tits, lads. Lad, there's my fucking nipple there, man. I'll show my tits. Practices icky thump. Mate, at that age I was probably like fucking 15 to 20 pills a night. Fucking shit, man. That isn't even showing off, man. That's just like the world in which you stayed at that point. You're punting pills left, right and centre. You got a bag full of them, man. You take one, oh, that feels great. I'll take two. Next thing you know, man, you're about fucking... I think fuck it wasn't homemade Valium. And it was Eckie, because if it was homemade Valium, a few of yous would have probably dropped off the planet. Shows your tits sense. Is there an incident where the green midget people called giants by the Romans really tried to dress as giants to impress or intimidate? Mate, pretty sure there's a flat earth room ready for you. You seen the video of the woman crying saying, "Not in my name, people, where are the comments saying, ship her to Gaza, lads?" I've not seen that shit. Mate, believe it or not, I make it a point, I deliberately do not engage with social media. I post content and engage with interaction from my content, but I don't go fishing. There's my TV. The Rangers game for earlier. Next online is I'm going to finish up Gotham. I'm watching Gotham on Prime. Then after that I'm going to watch other shit. on the TV. In fact, what fucking what night is it? I'm not even joking. That's the kind of headspace I'm in. Well, there'll be a Coronation Street for me to catch up on as well. All the way through the social media demons. You know, I'm going to. Coronation Street's a wee bit of a dodgy area because they try to slip in the fucking social conditioning into it. But I'll catch up with the football highlights. Check out my bets. Check out my line that I done on. I don't check out my line that I done on a football accumulator earlier on. I'll reply to some of the comments because you better believe I get some interesting, tasty comments. You might not all see them because I've had to put in hundreds of filters and checks and balances on my channel. Otherwise, it just turns into a Tommy Robinson Bukkake fest. You know? Like they're trying to take over and dominate social medias. Get every one of your channels shut down. No doubt this fucking stream's got reported 1,000,001 times by Tommy Robinson Windy Lickers, but YouTube's a wee bit longer in the tooth. In the last week, I've had 3 TikTok channels shut down. All of the content can be found on my YouTube. And I'm a fucking Glaswegian. My fucking one of my granddads was called Willie Wind Up, right? And not that Glaswegians need encouraging, right? But we love to wind motherfuckers up. And boom shakalaka here on social media. Show the lads your tits. I'm pretty sure I just showed my tits. I call it egg in a nest. From the UN. Oh! Ow, Mac! That's a good egg in a nest, aye. Mate, I was saying to my other pal, right, and he's for fucking the Central Belt the other day, man. He's like, nah, I never heard of that, man. Because, like, to me, it was, like, common practice. I'd never even thought of, like, putting an egg in a bit of fried bread was, like, something weird or exotic. I'm good to see that there's fucking, well, called Al Mac. I'm assuming, man, mate, you're Scottish heritage. You love a bit of fried bread and fucking egg, man. Beautiful. We call it froggy in the mud because we added gravy. Oh, mate. That sounds tasty. Nothing is made worse with gravy. But I'm glad to hear there's other people actually nice tits. Mate, look, can I get beautiful tits, my man? We need you in America, Gambino. Nah, man, I would just end up hanging about with all the fucking hillbilly fucking biker gangs, you know, getting free drinks off my name. And being Scottish. Like my dad did when we were over in Florida. The accent. Oh, mate, I've no got. Hell, hold on, Steezy, Gambino. I ain't got an accent, motherfucker. Yous do. I come from Middle Earth, that's what I'm trying to say. I come from Middle Earth. And everybody else has a fucking accent apart from me. Right, hopefully people get the joke. I love my little titties. A grand rising to all from the shore of Lake of Ontario. Oswego. Mate, I'm going to show my ignorance, man. NW, New York, so New York State, because everybody thinks New York's just New York City, but New York State's pretty big, isn't it, man? But, like, Nova Scotia, New Scotland, motherfuckers! Do you know there's Israel and Russia? I love maps. I love maps. I'm like fucking OCD motherfucker, man. I can sit and stare at fucking Google Earth for ages. Um, but between Russia, I'm trying to think of the name of it, man. It's something like Justonia. I'm not even joking. It's something like Justonia. And it's between China and Russia. And there's a wee the autonomous. If you put in the autonomous region, I can't be asked doing it right now. But if you put in the autonomous region, the autonomous Jewish region of Russia, you'll find out this wee enclave. Ukraine is Russia. Well, time will tell, my man. Time will tell. I love invisible borders. My favourite borders are the ones that were drawn with fucking rulers. And I don't mean rulers in the sense of like fucking the people that ruled. I mean like straight lines. Like Australia and America are the best examples, man. It's just fucking fat motherfucking colonialist motherfuckers, like literally going, okay, now, cheers. We'll take this bit, you take that bit, and they'll draw a line under it. And they literally drew a line under it, and that's ours, and you're not. Israel was just surrounded. Well, Israel's fighting now on the Lebanon front, the Syrian front, both in occupied territories. The West Bank is, the last time I checked up with it, is kicking off like a motherfucker. There's hundreds of fucking killings and all sorts of shit going on in the West Bank. Then you've got Gaza, which I don't know, man. I really need to employ gallows humour when I talk about Gaza. Because it's like, what else are you going to do when you just watch people getting fucking executed? What are you going to do? Laugh? Well, that's my choice. Laugh and try to make a joke of it. London is closer to Edinburgh than I am to New York City. Newcastle. Well, I used to say this, but I done the maths, and it didn't turn out to be true. But Newcastle is very, very close to Edinburgh. In fact, there's a way. Newcastle. Why, aye, man. You get me, man. You're gonna be a bit of a shorty, man. Gaza territory. They're almost as close to Edinburgh as Glasgow is. Almost. You got a face for Bukaki. Right. Now, I've also got a face that can kick idiots off my channel. So, like, either with your insults and whatnot, be a wee bit creative and funny with them, and a possibility that they might stay up. Central Earth is Edinburgh. GMT time, mate. Central Earth. Scots don't lose their accents down under, but Limeys do. Alright, aye, DJ, mate. You're right, man. That's weird. It's cause we are fucking Australia, motherfuckers. Like, what did Australia get populated with? Convicts? Hello, Scotland! We get shed loads to fucking repopulate fucking kangaroo fucking land. Nova Scotia, New Scotland, Grand Rising. I'm just trying to get up. Do you smoke ganja? Stacey, I don't smoke anything. I vape a mighty, and then when I do it, I go ugh, and look for fucking olive oil to pump. I'm pretty sure there's an underlining message here. What do you think of Skibadi toilets, right, the football guy, right, very serious, do you smoke that? Are you Glasgow then? I do. Right, Crow versus my football. I will play the game at the moment. What do you mean skibadi toilet? Right, hold on. Man, I didn't like I've not got a fucking internet fucking here, man. But I do. And see if somebody does or doesn't smoke weed, why the fuck is that important to people? It's almost like passive-aggressive, windy-licking ways. You know, that's the way I read it. You know, see rather than rocking up and going, here, man, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? Man, look at your hairline. Who done your hair? What clothes are you wearing? And fucking, do you support fucking skiddy toilets or some shit? Right, hold on. That doesn't even look like a genuine channel. I've been a bit, you know, it's no, mate, no offence, man. Go and find somebody your own ilk. I ain't got time to waste on fucking idiots like that, man. And I'm a fucking bona fide fucking idiot, man. But really, genuinely, I've got no time to. I'm not here for the hits. I'm not here for the clicks. I'm not here for the giggles, man. I make no money for this shit ever. I do it for the fun. And why people think I would sit here and put myself through anything other than fucking pure pleasure, on the back to a fucking Tommy Robinson shouting about freedom, I don't know why. Where are you from? Right. No offence, any idiot that can't fucking figure that out through my accent or my back catalogue of thousands of videos makes me think you're a fucking robot or a fucking a penis and ball fucking tickler. Just googled it. It's a movie thing. Looks stupid first glance. Oh, I'm fucking lost. What do you think of the new Scottish Minister Molester? No, man, I've no heard of that yet, buddy. I've no. Do you like trans girls? Not as much as I love kicking off window lickers from my channel. You know, and that's like, would you get a blowjob? Would you let a trans looking thing suck your dick? That's probably a better question and would be a more legitimate question other than like filth like that. It's just and see, the weird thing is, folks, right, believe it or not, the vast majority of this is all for like one person. I've just managed to acquire a very heavy OCD windy licking troll cunt over time, and anywhere and everywhere you appear online, this little troll bastard comes up. It's worked out kinda good in a sense. See, before I disclose anywhere I'm going to, I'm like, here, look, I'm a YouTube megastar. I've got trolls everywhere and then give them all my fucking, all my spiel and shit. And disclose where I am. And boom shakalaka, it happens. And they all treat me like fucking royalty, man. It's brilliant, man. For the boozers, to the gym. It's like fake, you know. It's just like fucking a couple of really obsessed fucking dribblers, people that like literally people that don't leave their house. If they left their flat, they would have already been got to. Um, and aye, it works out well, man. So you go into a boozer like that. Here, look, listen, I fucking sometimes make a blah blah blah. There'll be YouTube clip and that, and if anybody notices and it figures out, which they do because that's their OCD windy licking ways. They think it's like trying to get power over you or some shit. And you're like, right, so if they do figure out that shit, man, which I deliberately allow to happen, and obviously after I've told the place this is this is what I'm doing, and then they do it, they troll the place, and then the people that run the gaff are like, hold on, man. Thought this guy was just a fucking idiot and a boozer. Now we're getting all sorts of crazy emails and all sorts of shit happening and all that. Man, oh, what's this guy? Boom. Minor celebrity without even fucking trying. So thank you, trolls, man. Thank you, trolls. In fact, thank you, troll. And please leave your house at one point. Please leave your house at one point, man. When was the last... Hasn't he left his house in a long time, man? It's sad, but that's the Gotham City in which we stay, man. That's the way that people need to operate. You know? You need to be aware of what... especially if you want to fucking put content up online and say things that retarded OCD cum buckets, spunk buckets, just like to listen to fucking 1990s techno, get full of fucking eckies and speed and like slabber over their PC. And obsessively troll people. Well, welcome to my world, man. And I'm just hoping with all the shit that's transpiring, I already know who he is and where he stays. Alan Mitchell. It's just a matter of getting him out his flat. You know, you go through somebody's door, man. I'd need to invest in a balaclava and all that shit. Some CS gas capsules and a gas mask. Yeah, but no, I've just been watching too much Batman. That's my problem. Watching too much Batman. I just loaded up the mighty. There is no chicks with dicks. They're all blokes with tits. There are no chicks with... They are done, man. I need to take that slowly and in incremental bits. There's no chicks with dicks. No, can women no get their fucking things repurposed into a fucking cock? Or am I tripping? Anyway, I get where you're coming from, mate, and it is funny. They're all blokes with tits. You're talking about the tranny apocalypse, right? I get you, man. What pubs you drinking? You drinking town, West End, etc. B, do you know what I'm going to do? I want to tell you all the locals are drinking. Why not? Why not? What could possibly go wrong here, B? I mean, I don't know about you. I know, I've noticed that you're a real fucking... You've loved my channel for a long time now, ain't you, B? And your channel's been in existence, all from the 8th of July. Ah, B. B. R. B. You know what I'm going to do, B? I'm going to reward, if I can find it, your windy licking ways with a little present. Fuck off from my channel, you smelly little tramp. Ah, oh, sorry, B. I'm pretty sure you're a lovely... I'm pretty sure I'd love to eat your fanny. Pretty sure. Love to munch on that thing. But I suspect you probably don't have a fanny and you're one of those little fucking troll fucking motherfuckers that are continuously coming into the chat right now. Which is cracking me up. It's... See, if it wasn't for all these trolls coming in, man, I would have fucking said bye-bye a while ago, man. But it's just real... It's educational to watch how it works on the war front, on the front lines. And again, anybody that's here for the right reasons, stick a thumbs up. John, alcohol flowing through his veins. Mate, I'm thinking about how to get more alcohol flowing through my veins, but that isn't the topic, and I don't want scum fucks like you, which, if your Welsh flag's anything to go by, you're a sheep shagging fuck. That's coming from a Scotsman who chased sheep naked in a field, live on camera. Check it out, man, it's on my channel. So, there's Dolphin Bomber. Is that you, buddy? Is that you, fucking? I don't want to say anybody's names, man, but is that you, bud? Dolphin Bomber. Is it Scotty or Scooty? Glenn was attacked last night by the carbrainers. I'm thinking it's you, mate. I'm thinking it's you. That's a... Well, it's beautiful, man. Almost borderline in September at some point. 4 years since I've been addicted to nicotine. Eddie Wood knows Tommy Robertson. Right, I know it's you, mate. See, this is the fucked up hangings, man. Like, sometimes, at some points, if it's not Unicorn or Scooty, aka Dolphin Bomber, comes in, these are the people that knew me before I went batshit crazy on conspiracy and fucking social media land, man. Ian Robertson's granddad. Mate, they're definitely on the list of being the domestic terrorists. They know how to build a bomb. Mate, I hope you're doing well, man. You still over in the fucking my land? No, this is Ireland. Don't know if you've ever ventured back over this neck of the wood, man. Sometimes when I'm on the bus up to my ma's, man, I still see you and your dad's and your ma's old flat. When I'm passing, man. I still remember me and 50,000 Africans all over here. Well, you won't be the only tourist then, mate. I still remember your dad calling me the rubber man when I turned up in your house, and I think fucking I think obviously drunk and a big bit fucking high, and I fucking got a big. And your dad was calling me the rubber man forever on, man. Robert, aye, mate. Fuck's sake. In fact, mate, do you know what? Oh, mate, here. I'm pretty sure, because this is a memory in man, not man. I don't know if I've made it up over time, but I'm pretty sure it was in your fucking gaff when I must have been 12, 13, 14, 15, something around that avenue, and I first heard Yesterday by the Beatles. And it fucking brought a tear to my eye, man. I was obviously high as a fucking nigger pie, you know what I mean? Like, I say obviously. What else were you doing out in the streets? But I remember listening to Yesterday first time in your house, man. And I had a nickname for every cunt. Yeah. Mate, listen to this, right? Not only, like, think of all the nicknames we had for cunts back in the day, right? Mouse, Meatball was the fucking funniest, one of the funniest ones, right? I used to work in a call centre, buddy, and I used to work, the managing director was Rod Stewart, and two of the workers was Jack Daniels and fucking James Brown, man. I used to work with a bunch of famous cunts, man. What, mate? Well, God bless your fucking old man, my mate, my man. You know, losing parents is never an easy point in anybody's life, man. Regardless of whatever crackpot fucking relationship we all have with our parents, which would probably take about fucking 20 million fucking hours to try and fucking nail down, wouldn't it? We all have our own fucking weird, scary, crackpot, good, bad, ugly, and different relationships with our parents. But it never takes away from the fact that when they pass away, you typically are sat there fucking thinking about regrets. You know, I should have done, I should have been, I should have done this, and blah, 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 blah. Now, knowing that from experience, thankfully, fucking, I've still got a parent, and I'm fucking trying to take my own advice. Speaking to myself here, thankfully knowing that, he would fucking put a wee bit more time and effort to make the most of the motherfuckers that are still about, man. But hey ho, man, that's just what comes with fucking life experience. Right, Broccoli, say something half funny or I'm going to boot you, man, because I ain't got fucking time for that, man. Do you not speak Glasgow? Oh, the Broccoli, try to figure it. Well, fucking hell, man. All these motherfuckers try to tell me I've got an accent. Here, Dolphin Bomber, if you could check out his channel if you can, man. I'm pretty sure he should have music on it, which I've enjoyed, man. Just going to check if that's when he's got his music. Aye, man. If you want to see the cut of the jib, some cunt whose dad used to call me a rubber man back in the day, check out his channel, man. Because back then, man, at that age, everything was all about music, man. Everybody else was bouncing about, wanting to fight and fucking do that, man. Like, the vast majority of our mob was all about getting high and listening to music. It's really about fucking trying to get as much smoke and drugs as you could and just listening to music. We were an innocent mob back then, man, until we got full of eckies. Mate, do you ever remember the time? You must have been fucking there, man. Tell me if it's okay to call you by your real name, because I'm fucking... Anyway, do you ever remember the time we were all fucking... Must have fucking... God knows, man. Bag fulls of sweeties, and we ended up in the fucking Ravenswood Greenfalls tunnel, and just... There was no phones, there was no boombox, there was no music. We all just started and having like a pure... You would call it a mosh pit, but no cunt was bouncing into each other, but we're all just jumping up and down off our tits. And like, looking back on it, man, what a great memory. And we didn't mean to fucking harm to any fly, but like, see your average Joe wanting to walk through it, but like, fuck that, I'm taking the long way about. Fucking bunch of fucking stupid teenagers, man. Fucking eckied out their tits. Jumping up and down like madmen. And it was definitely before mobile phones, because there was no music or anything, man. It was just like fucking cunts going after fucking tits. Then the Cambrandals came and murdered people. I mean, we were a victim of fucking one of those fucking assholes bouncing down Minty, man. That was weird, man. That was a weird dynamic, man. Like, that's why everybody fucking gravitated towards our mob, mate. Because our mob just wanted to disappear down Rabbie Fields and get high and fucking enjoy ourselves, relatively speaking. And everyone else were looking for a rammy and a fight and shit, man. We're like, nah, man, sweeties and eckies. And a wee bit of LSD. Who's on the next bucket? You know what I mean? We had all the fucking Carbrain rejects bouncing down, man. Fake Crammy, Mouse, the fucking wee Notcher. Oh, man. Mate, see if I... Wow, man. It's like everything. You'd love to go back and speak to yourself, a younger self, man. When you fucking stand back and realise the fucking shit, man. But, aye, man, this obviously must be one of my fucking Illuminati MI5 fucking handlers, man. Or is it a dude that I fucking kicked the boot when I was a fucking hood rat back in the day? Adidas equipment, fucking Tammy. This is what I used to rock. Adidas equipment, Tammy. And then I wish I never lost this, man. My dad's fucking Rangers tartan fucking scarf around my face. So I was like the little hood rats that are causing all the rammies and all that right now, man. I had fucking myself fucking... And all these were the same, man. Hanging about the fucking streets like that. Chittering. Day all nighters in the winter. Look, we didn't freeze to death, man. Wouldn't he chow smoke cown leather? I do. I mean, are you talking about when fucking we all got those fucking leather fucking? You could call them pedo fucking. They were like flashing fucking jackets, man. But it was like fucking. For some reason it done the rounds and every cunt started getting all these leather fucking jackets. I don't know if that's what you mean, buddy. I dropped a glass bottle out your window, for fuck's sake. Mate, the funniest story I can remember about you, right? See when you get kicked out of fucking Fenian school? He was kicked out of Fenian school for not being fucking Fenian enough. So they had to fucking throw him in with a non-denominational school. Anyway, I'm pretty... Mrs. McSheffrey, was it, man? Like, was it German or something? And you were obviously being a fucking twat. Bigger twat than me, man. I was normally the biggest twat. And you get kicked out of the fucking room next door. Next thing we see, you're hanging out the window with the big tube that kept maps in it and all that, man. A big fucking 6-9 foot fucking tube hitting the window. The class. Mate, that was hilarious, man. I remember that fucking. Oh, mate, that was the business. I don't know. Alan Chow smoking there. No surrender. Mate, what neck of the wood in Ireland are you in, man? I always assumed you were in the south. Non-surrender, right, okay. Love the way Robinson. Mate, well, fucking hell, man. Oh, fucking. Yeah, that's mental, right? I'm pretty sure, right? He's on the fucking green side of things as it come when it comes down to it, and he's loving Tommy Robbins with this shit, man. Eh, and yeah, I'm not here to change anybody's mind, man. Fucking batter in. I was fucking watching fucking what's happening. Ellie, you can try and spam the chat as much as you want with England flags, my man. It just all goes into like held for review because they can, like, the AI, the robots can tell that you're just trying to spam the chat. Why don't you just say, I like England? Do you know what? You were doing that the night before as well. So, fuck you, English motherfucker. I love Scotland. I love the ability to be able to ban idiots who spam my fucking chat box with crap. I love that. Oh man, that was a blast for the past, man. That was mental. I shared the dude's channel earlier, man. A couple of these tunes, and again, see if you're here for the right reasons, stick a thumbs up. Again, I'm not asking you to agree or whatever, but if you just enjoy this, or prove to me that you're not a robot, man. I think that's predominantly where I'm fucking hoping for, you know? Sitting here like that, 20 million people are watching you. You're like, right, how many of them are just the clan of Tommy Robinson want to thumbs it down? You know, it's you need to shift through the shit. That was mental though, by the way. That was a boy that I must have hung about with for I was, what, 10, 11 year old. Oh, let me think, man. No, before that actually. Because it would have been... Oh, fuck. Aye. I'm not going to start saying names. But... Oh, shit. Aye. Because, namely, they don't want fucking associated with me. And secondly, some of the names are hot property nowadays, man. If you get me. But that was mental, man. It's no mental, it's just fucking, it's nice, man, you know? Wasn't it that long ago he came in and he was like, yeah, I'm sorry for bullying you when I was younger. I was like, oh, I just seen it as a hierarchy, man, you know? I just passed it on down the line. Just the way of the fucking world, man. I was a stranger in Dodge with no backup that I could go like that. Boom. And a wee skinny dying bastard. And my big brother and my dad. My dad taught me how to stab cunts but never fight. Because my dad wasn't a fighter. Knife to the neck, job's a good one. No need to fisticuff. I'd love to say that I'm making that shit up, but unfortunately, I'm Tommy. I've just sent you some love. Lothian and Border. Listen, man, Lothian and Borders, send money, not your stupidity. Right, well, there is a link below and people can. And Imran, thanks for the fucking donation the other day, my man. Bought myself a lovely little pint. London prices. Get sturdy and I will donate £5. Chippy, donate, don't donate. The last thing I'm going to turn this into is a monkey see, monkey do, monkey dance shit. So, get sturdy. Does that count? Give me £5. You monkey. Oh, you chippy. Hold on. Is the UK ripping itself apart again tonight? Apparently, the last I heard was the window lickers online were circulating names and addresses and locations of immigration lawyers, people that help fucking immigrants and all that shit. And that's their next target. You know, the mosques, they're on high alert. So let's move, let's diverse our attacks. I'm laughing, man, but it's fucking tragic. Like, BBC's just talking about fucking what do you call that shit? Olympic stuff. Oh, here we go. There's beautiful. Like, didn't have to go in fucking far for some lovely news.
Same time,
RT Russia Today.
Reaction that this Ukrainian offensive has received so far, even in Ukraine, voices affiliated with the Ukrainian armed forces, well, they have been somewhat critical, at least some of them. They have been pointing out the fact that the Ukrainian defenses on their home soil and their militants there, well, they are absolutely, they find themselves in a difficult situation. They're losing ground every day, especially outside of
RT, wait, he's smoking ice. Aye, little monkey. Keep being a monkey, see how long you last, man. Well, hold on, man, she's semi-hot for her.
The forces to
she looks like she's been on ice.
From its overall failure on the battlefield.
Kiev's barbaric attack on the Kursk region aimed to sow panic and create an illusion
if I did not tell you before, Russia is good, Ukrainians are bad.
Let's look past live now to Kevin.
Oh my fucking lord.
Contractor, many thanks for joining us on the program.
Is this a real person? Is this a real person?
We've seen quite a blatant
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
By the Kiev forces. What the fuck is that? The forces were firing indiscriminately at civilian buildings and residences, and 24 people have been injured, including 6 kids. Are you surprised by the attack? And what
I can definitely sleep with her on a good day, but I have
not surprised at all. I mean, this is very common for our neighbors to be attacking
former contractor in U.S. Defense Department, Russia,
and it always seems to be around times where they need to.
He's fucking Scottish, man.
Very common for our neighbors to be attacking.
Oh no, I thought it said Mitchell, not Mitchell Lizzie. He's a fucking Italian fat fucking cunt.
Seems to be around times where they need to.
Where's your neck? Have you seen it? Where's your neck? Have you seen it? Where's his neck? Where's his neck? Where? Oh shit, I just fucked this fucking whole hang up.
Polarization.
Where's the guy with no neck? Oh shit, I think I fucked this up. Look, we get like Boys Brigade, black cunts in Boys Brigade uniform. I no doubt that'll be some African country that's fucking dying. Oh, so after this, the no neck cunt came in. Oh, there we go.
President Putin himself said that
Where-
Ukrainian forces
where-
were firing
where's your-
indiscriminately at civilian
where's your-
buildings and residences, and 24 people have been injured, including 6 kids. Are you surprised by the attack, and what do you attribute this to?
I am not surprised at all. I mean, this is very
I'm being honest, man. See when I see talking heads on the TV, man. See for me, even dare to consider what they're saying, they have to have some sort of a picture of health about them. I'm not even joking, man. Like, call me. I just don't. Just see when a big fat jabber, a hot, unhealthy looking motherfucker rocks up and starts telling you political ideologies you should believe in. You're like, hold on, mate. You ever heard of fucking... Oh, I'm not even going to go into it, man. The diatribe will get me banned for fucking more social medias than I'm already banned from. Imran, thanks for the donation, my man. Bought a wee pint, my friend. Thank you very much. Right. Little monkey. I'm sorry. It was the clown. No, hold on. I don't want to put you in a naughty step. I want to remove you completely. It was the clown. It was the clown energy that done it for me. That's what triggered me. Barry owns IP address. Mate, batter in with the IP address. You can do one further, man. 30 Kingsway Court. That's the address that constantly gets doxed about me. And this is again is just more examples of the far right trying to intimidate people that speak out about them while shouting about fucking freedom, a dumb of speech. Fucking mental midgets. Go on, Scott, lads. Sound like a Scouser, mate, am I right? Scott lad. Sounds like a Scouser cadence. Just bought a mighty plus. No, Neil! Honestly, right, well, good on you, Neil, mate. See if it gets you off nicotine, my friend. As you know, it costs 200 fucking plus bucks. But you change that out for fucking tobacco over the course of 2 months. Boom. As I said, I'm like, what? I'll be, in fact, I've actually lost count. I'll either be 4 or 5 years deep in not smoking tobacco this September, right? And I've had to go through a few of these, but they've paid for themselves when you compare it to the tobacco thing. The only problem is with the vape, you don't feel like you're smoking. You're like that. So you end up high as a motherfucker 24/7. So you need to be wary of your intake. Neil, more power to you, my friend. Both sides are idiots. Sounds about right, Barry. What's that you're smoking? Via Con Dios. Bottle of Buckfast drinker. Right, Paul, make your next insult. Make your next comment good, my friend, or I'm going to boot you off my channel. Right, and I'm also going to put a countdown. And don't think about the wee sexy hot bitch. Fucking counts and numbers and all that. I'm going to put a countdown thing me on until I kick you out my channel. Right, make your next comment really funny or something, or you're kicked. Do 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 do. Boo! Right, I'm going to allow. Right, it's just funny faces, right? But at least it's a comment. Tommy works for Israel and gets paid 10 grand a month. He's getting money for fucking somewhere, isn't he? Am I not right in saying him and his missus have... In fact, I don't even want to go into that. It's irrelevant. it really is irrelevant, man. Like going into family and like kids and wives and all that kind of shit, man. It's not where my head's at. It's not big. It's not clever. It's not where the argument is to be had. I ain't shielding or protecting anybody, man, other than trying to be. Well, lead by example. I'm trying to not be this dude. I'm sorry, my friend.
And for our neighbors to be attacking the border regions in the northern part of Russia.
Hey. This guy could be telling me how to fucking create gold out of air and water, and I would still be laughing at him. I don't know. Right, without... Let me see. Alright, I got this, Lord. The only reason you be on this planet is cause your mum decided to plop you down on the communal toilets. Right, there we go. That's me. I read out how far I got before I kicked that fucking spaz off my channel. I mean, I don't know. But Rangers fan turns up at a Celtic forum, starts telling them that fucking Celtic are better than Rangers. Doesn't it make sense? Or the other way around, or whatever, my dyslexic not fucked up. It doesn't make sense. Almost as if there's something else going on, isn't it? It's almost as if something else is going on. Makes you wonder. Makes you wonder. Just brought a brand new villa somewhere in Spain. Well, cunt needs to put his money into assets. You know? Turn up and have breakfast, get arrested, make a couple £100,000. Who wouldn't invest that in fucking property in fucking Spain? In all seriousness, who wouldn't do that? It's just like who are the cretins that don't understand that's exactly what they're getting fucking groomed for? Grifted for? I mean, this guy isn't going to change anything. He's a walking fucking riot, and not in a good way. Because up here in Scotland, you get like, oh my god, man, you need to go on a night out of him. He's a fucking riot. Cha-ching, good night out. But that ain't Tommy Robinson. How's your day going? Well, my day's going kinda slow, my man. Kinda slow. What about yourself? You having a good one? In fact, my day's going great. Look at this. I actually fucking own a neck. See these things? They're called necks. Right. I want to introduce, like, can you imagine? Oh my god, man. You imagine the smell fucking underneath his fucking neck flaps when he tries to, like, fucking, like, who squeezed him into a shirt? Mate, just get a fucking shirt with a bigger neck. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm being discriminatory between, against fat jabber hot motherfuckers with no necks turning up on fucking news outlets. RT. I know, I'll crack the jokes here. Telling you how to live your life. You're like, here mate. First thing you should do is rediscover what's called a neck. It'd be good for your health. Good for your sex life. Because your missus could get near you without having to fucking smell between your flaps. Oh man, I'm saying that jokingly, right? But even the 40 actually gives me the bolt, man, a wee bit. Not too bad drinking. Heard you got some riots about. Warm greeting from America. Aye, mate, we get riots left, right, and centre, man. All I do is need to poke my head out the. All I do is need to turn on my computer screen. It'll tell me that the UK's at civil war because Elon Musk told me so. And then I can walk outside my house and I'm like, anybody want to swap a ginger bottle? You know? But in this war, in these riots, there's a PayPal link below, my pal. And if you want to help me prep and get more booze, feel free to donate. I love it. And if you are here for the right reasons, stick a thumbs up. Because I'm still trying to figure out how the fuck there's so many people actually tuning into this stream. And people go, there's not that many people, but for one of my streams, this is a lot of people, man. And I still think it's just like, I still, bloody hell, friend, it's okay, gotta believe what you see with your own eyes. Damn tootin', my friend, damn tootin', mate. Help you prep for what? I need to prep for fucking my shakes that are going to be kicking in soon. Allahu Akbar, free Palestine. I'd prefer people wouldn't do shit in the chat room, but this place, isn't it? Right. Adam, once is all good. Starting to spam chat rooms and all that, man, isn't allowed for the communists. It's not allowed for fucking the anti-communists either. It's not allowed, man. If you want to convey any real messages or whatever down below, I mean, like support for Palestine, batter in. I support Palestine, but like endlessly, continuously spamming shit, boom, kicked out the room, my friend. Adam, your name's more likely to be fucking Abdul or fucking Abraham. Spewing that shite. There's no many Adams, I know it. Oh, that's not true. But anyway, just look at the view count drop, the comment rate drop, just as I managed to kick every window licker out the room. Come on, window lickers, roll up, roll up, roll up. See what comments you can get by the filters. So it's like. I really would love it to be different, but it seems to be the world in which we're staying. So, roll up, man. Rattle off your windy licking ways in the comments. Let's see how many get through the fucking filters. That one got through. That's on the shitty talk. I just get kicked off her. Another one for the shitty talk. But friend, seems like your day is quite well. Mine is as well. Wish your friends in chat are doing great too. Be sure to double tap the screen to like this live. Thank you, buddy. Hope your day. I hope you have a nice day as well, my man. Really do. And no shit about it. Hey, I'm gonna call it a day on 3 hours. That's more than long enough to do this pish. It's been an interesting watch seeing the army of trolls. You usually only have a handful of yours, mate. I know, buddy. I know. You know, I would love to think that I'm sitting here and everybody's watching me because I'm so fucking popular and great and handsome and all that, you know. But I don't think that's the case. There's the online windy licking fucking army out en masse trying to. I've had 3 Twitters shut down in the last 2 weeks. All over videos about me on camera talking about Tommy Robinson. mental, chicken, oriental. Dream Smokes reviews, mate. I wish for a place that we could all talk this shit out, man. I'm there. I'm there, man. I want to talk this shit out, man. I ain't got my flag nailed to any mast. I have not. This is what screws with so many people's nuts. I'm a fucking unionist Rangers fan that fucking disagrees with the Nazis and fascists, the old reminiscences of the EDL, BNP and National Front. A lot of people don't think that deep. No problem. See you in the next one, Mr. Steve. See you in the next life, my friend. Hey, bro, what do you think of Tuesday riots in England? Do you think they will come up the heat, hot warrior? Who knows, mate, man? Apparently that's what they're talking about, targeting law firms and immigrant lawyers and all that shit on fucking Tuesday. No doubt it will happen. To what level and what degree, who knows? And if that fat fucking cunt that was in the pink t-shirt that fell to the ground with like not even half a slap of a riot shield, if that's the mark of the beast, if that's the motherfuckers the riot squad's going to be fucking fighting, man, I don't think we'll have much problems. And plus, if you looked at the average age of these fucks, man, it's a bunch of teenagers wanting a rammy. It's not real. It's not real, man. Police advice for riots in Glasgow. Right. Yin yang. I don't believe that to be true. I can hang my head out the window. But do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to say, share the link. Because this is how misinformation spreads. So if you have any information, tell me. Let me know. Fuck. Right. Police issue statement amid fears of far-right hate march in Glasgow 4 hours ago. Wednesday, the 7th. George Square. I thought it was in September. Did I pick that up wrong? There's a strong... No intelligence to suggest any protest is planned. So it's just endless speculation. It's just endless speculation. Sorry, Yin Yang, man. I didn't mean to be a fucking wanker or anything, man. I just thought it was cunts throwing shit at the wall, you know. Which everybody needs to be wary of right now. Police Scotland's last Twitter. Aware of speculation. Protest, George Square today. No intelligence to suggest protest is planned. What time's it? Back of 3. So it'll be a bit for 8 bells and all that shit. Like, see, like, hold on, I'm just having an argument with myself in my head right now as to whether, like, well, go and prove it right or go to prove it wrong. If it's right, get some good shit on camera. If it's wrong, go for a pint, count house. But then I'm arguing with myself that the people that turn up are just going to fucking add fuel to the fire. Right, I'm arguing with myself here. You mouthing off about Tommy. Right, see, just for that tone. No, I'm what I'm mouthing off about, mate. Is morons that bounce, like fucking Rangers fans that bounce up in a Celtic supporters club and start telling them how much better Rangers are, and then they can't figure out why they get kicked out. Yin Yang, sorry, my man. I did bad. Like, everybody's fucking quick to. But as you've seen, at least I've done a wee bit of due diligence there and seen what was going on, my man. I thought it was just, again, my head went to people just parroting stuff that isn't real to cause rammies, whereas you're just a normal dude saying what's happened in your life today, right? So I get that yin yang, my man. I didn't. Do you play the bagpipes? Nazilla. Well, there's an email address underneath, man. Feel free to send your pussy pictures. Shit, did I say that out loud? If you're over 18 and you think I'm cute, send in some lookies. The most pirate sounding accent. Mate, do you know, here's the thing for you. I've got a genuine pirate in my fucking family circle. Right. Well, if you go back in fucking time, man, I would have 1,000,001 pirates, because Glasgow and Scotland offered up a lot of the pirates at the time, man. The pirates' heyday. But I have a genuine, bona fide, fucking convicted pirate in my family tree. My dad's bro had the fucking, I can't remember if it was the Isle of Wight or the Isle of Man, right? It was a ferry, and he thought it would be a good idea to rob the ferry. Are you into gaming? How's the weather over there? It seems like it's... So, my dad's brother decided, in his wisdom, to rob the ferry when it was in the open seas. And the long or the short of it, he got caught and done with piracy of the high seas. And that was in my dad's lifetime. I think it was probably before I was born. It'd have been the 70s or 80s. Early 70s. Early 70s, I think. Late 60s, early 70s. My dad's brother was charged with piracy of the high seas for robbing a ferry on the high seas. Funny that. What the Sigma? What do you mean Sigma? Like that makes people wet their knickers. That makes people wet their knickers. That's my lordship. That makes people wet their knickers. That's my Claymore. That's the Royal Standard. And the Union Jack behind me makes people wet their knickers. So what's Sigma or Cigna? You talking about, my friend? Anyway, man, I've had fun, man. It's over 3 hours. I'm doing off. I've got better things to do, believe it or not, man. Although this has been fun and educational, and it will continue to be educational to see how the far right online troll windy licking armies try and control online Discord. Discord? Aye, Discord. Try to dominate it with their shite, man. Yang, how you doing, my man? See you later, buddy. Yeah, you have a nice day, my friend. Everybody that has joined for the right, if you've joined for the right reasons, stick a wee thumbs up. It lets me get an idea of how many people or just Tommy Robinson cult members came here to thumbs it down and shit. You know, because that could be one person, it could be 20 million people, you just don't know. But if you're here for the right reasons, agree, disagree with the crap I say, but if you're here for the right reasons, stick a wee thumbs up. Yin Yang, I'm hopefully going to go and try and grab a pint. Where you at, mate? John Maguire, I'm over the arsehole of the West End. I have my hands in my pocket. How do you feel about that? Well, I'm trying to think of something funny. Or something more funnier than smackhead. See, the fucking little windy lickers need to get in like their wee last. Really? I have my hands in my pockets. How do you feel about that? Mate, you need to be a wee bit more creative. Or a wee bit more obvious. Air, God's own country. John. Lovely neck of the woods, man. Here is spectacular. Are ye alright? Right. I'm going to go off soon. So please, Tommy Robinson's Windy Licking Army, get all your insults out now so I can block you. You're looking so lost. What you doing? Are you okay? You're not looking good. Are you a poof? Are you coming on to me? Right, quick, I'm going to end this. Tommy Robinson, Windy Licking Army. Get all, and people that are here for the right reasons, thumbs it up. Quick, get it all out, man. I'm going to hang up on yous, and then yous won't be able to like fucking feel better for typing shit on your phone. In fact, try and report this. Yin Yang, it's fucking hilarious, man. The amount of the online windy licking army. Basil, man, I like look at the amount of people that YouTubers saying watching. And they're not here for the right reason. I would love to think that was like fucking 64 people that fucking loved my shit. Or at least even 50 or something. But I don't think that's fucking... I don't believe that's what's happening. So, like, mass report it. Because you will get kicked off your fucking Googles. And have to re-fucking... Which is funny, which is why YouTube probably gets less abused than other places. Because... YouTube monitors malicious reports and bans those channels or those accounts. I don't know if you knew that. Hate watchers are still good for a channel. Basil, it helps the algos. They don't even, the window licking motherfuckers don't even understand that, buddy. You're spot on. All the thumbs down. It's engagement. It's engagement, man. Like, for unbiased social media point of view, right, which people in cults can't fucking operate from. But from an unbiased social media point of view, you just want people to interact with your content or the content that you're facilitating to go up with. So the thumbs down are as good as the thumbs up. They don't even understand that. It's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious, man. I wouldn't be goading the cult of Tommy Robinson, goading them to come onto my channel. I wouldn't do this on TikTok because TikTok are a bunch of fucking chinky fucking what do you call them? Chi-coms. They just shut down the channel. They can't be asked with a headache, man. They're like, oh my god, look at the amount of reports. Me so sorry. You come back later. You come back later. TikTok says no. Right, so that's why I keep going through TikToks like fucking panties that are fucking like women's panties in your fucking shit honeymoon. That'd have been better if I fucking delivered that a wee bit more smoother. I hear for the L's. I have a big clock. I think TikTok is Indonesian or Malaysian. Well, it's all under the China bracket, innit, man? It's like trying to say, like, Facebook is American, not British. It's just under the same bracket, under the same intelligence service cloak. Well, it's just a bunch of TikTok motherfuckers. I think it's funny the way you talk and all. I'm sure you'd say the same about me. I'm from North Carolina. Oh my god. Are you a dude or a woman? Because if you're a woman, those accents are sexy as fuck. If you're a dude, I'm scared I'm going to get shot. And I'm sick of saying this, man. People need to wisen up. I don't have an accent. Yous do. Why can't people get that? We... No, I'm saying this with a straight face. We created the fucking world. We invented fucking everything. We don't have an accent. Yous motherfuckers do. Right, I'm going to do the off. As much as the comments are entertaining me and all that, but if you're here for the right reasons, thumbs up, sub up, bell up, and you'll get the future casts. And if you own a neck, if you own an neck, you might be able to sell it to this guy, Kevin Michelizzi. Fuck's sake, man. Is that what happens when you have too much pasta? Turn into like a fucking grey looking fucking corpse with fucking no neck? Have a nice afternoon, y'all. Get it, got it, good.